When I was first married, not to Joe, but to my first husband, Arthur. It was a week or so that we'd been married, and this woman showed up at our apartment with luggage. Joe explained to me that before we were married, he'd promised her that he'd take her away for the weekend, and he didn't want to think out on his promise. So I said okay, and they left for the weekend, and I left my key on the piano, and I went home to my parents. At the end of the weekend, he came to my parents, and he was begging and pleading. I felt bad for him because he'd done something so stupid. So I went home with him. That wasn't the last time he cheated on me. When we were married for about 6 months, he went to Hollywood with this woman. Oh, God, what was her name? She was rich and neurotic. Muriel. They went to Hollywood to write a screenplay, and her father bankrolled them. Arthur never sent me a penny. And I guess they were having an affair, because when Arthur tried to end it, she threatened to commit suicide. That was a horrible mess. One time we were all at Cafe Society, and she followed me to a cab and said, "Can't we just be friends? It eats at me that you don't like me and that you're angry and so forth." And I said, "Listen, Muriel, there are people that you like and people that you don't like. And I don't like you. And I want you out of this cab." And she cried and carried on. This woman has been sleeping with my husband for 2 years. Then there was the woman in Arkansas. He came home and confessed that he was in love. I said, "Listen, she's a hick. You have absolutely nothing in common. I'm sure that sex is terrific and whatnot. But why don't you go back and spend a few days and see if there's really enough there for you to leave your wife?" And he did. But he came back, said, "You're right, we ran out of things to talk about." And that was that. He was a cheater and a drunk. But I liked him until the day he died.